Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Tuesday. We got 8 matchups on this NHL slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all of my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NHL player props, sign up with ParlayPlay. Get 5 free entries just for signing up and confirming your email. It's that easy. If you guys enjoy the site, free contest every day, guys. Go ahead and hop in there. It's really awesome. Especially if you want to make free plays every day and potentially cashing out. Check it out. And we'll hop in at 8 matchups. And we've been seeing, even on Monday, it was a pretty big slate. And then, after the next morning, like half of the games were canceled. So hopefully a lot of these games don't get canceled. That's out of my control. Just covering the games that they get canceled. That's just how it's going to be. It's how it's been all season. So first matchup, we have the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Carolina opening up as big favorites at -195. The Flyers +165 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, the Flyers are 2-1-0. The over is hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Carolina 8-2 in their last 10. The Flyers just 4-6 in their last 10. Flyers coming into this on a 5 game losing streak. They have not looked good. Carolina playing great hockey. I don't trust this Flyers team at home. They just have not looked good on a bad losing streak. Coming in against this hot Carolina team that's going to score on them. Yeah, give me the Hurricanes on the road here. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus opening up as the favorite at -115. Chicago -105 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Chicago is 3-0. The over's hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Chicago just 3-7 in their last 10. Columbus also 3-7 in their last 10. Both teams struggling here. Chicago's been the better head-to-head team. Chicago 6-0 on the road against Columbus, on a 5-game winning streak against Columbus. Regardless of how bad Chicago's looked, they've been good against Columbus, surprisingly. Columbus 0-6 at home against Chicago. In a game where there's not much value here, basically a pick 'em here. You can get Chicago +1.5. They've been the more dominant head-to-head team. Taking Chicago on the puck line. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Buffalo Sabres. Tampa Bay opening up as big favorites at -245. Buffalo +215 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Tampa Bay is 2-1-0. The last 2 games hit the over, which is nice. Tampa Bay 6-4 in their last 10. Buffalo just 2-8 in their last 10. Buffalo on a 5-game losing streak coming into this. They do not look good, and up against the Tampa Bay game that's been pretty head-to-head dominant, and just a great hockey team in general. Really hard to trust Buffalo at home. I mean, how could you? If you guys want to take the chance, big favorites, -1.5 is always a nice play. Parlay a couple big favorites, see what happens. Rolling with the Lightning on the road, and with big underdogs +215. Throw a couple bucks on it. You never know if it's an underdog kind of night. But we're rolling with Tampa Bay on the road here. Next matchup, we have the Vancouver Canucks versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as big favorites at -220. Vancouver +180 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Vancouver is 2-1-0. The over is hit in the last 2 matchups. Vancouver 8-2 in their last 10. Florida 6-4 in their last 10. Florida 4-1 at home against Vancouver. 5-1 in their last 6. Both teams are playing good hockey here. Vancouver's been playing good. I don't hate if you want to throw a little bit of underdog money on Vancouver, but it's going to be tough for them to get a win at home or, on the road against Florida. I definitely like Florida at home here, but I don't hate throw a couple bucks on Vancouver. They're playing good hockey, but I'm taking the Panthers at home. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Avalanche versus the Nashville Predators. Colorado opening up as favorites at -160. Nashville +130 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Colorado 2-1-0. The overs hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Colorado 9-1 in their last 10. Nashville 8-2 in their last 10. Nashville did win the last meeting against Colorado 5-2. This is going to be a battle here. Nashville's actually playing really good hockey right now. Coming into this on a little, on a 4-game winning streak. Colorado, I mean, we know how good they are. Coming off a back-to-back, we'll see what happens. But Nashville looked really great against Colorado in that meeting. Definitely going to be a shootout. The over is always in play when Colorado and Nashville play. I'm going to take Nashville +1.5 at home. I think they keep it close. They won the last matchup. Both teams playing great hockey. I think it'll be a high-scoring affair. We'll take Nashville on the puck line. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Anaheim Ducks. Penguins opening up as favorites at -140. Anaheim +120 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Pitt 2-1-0. The overs just 0-3 in the last 3 meetings. Pitt 9-1 in their last 10. They are playing great hockey. One of those was a 1-0 win over the Ducks. The Ducks just 4-6 in their last 10. Haven't looked that good. They've been struggling here. Pitt playing great. 5-1 on the road. Excellent road team. Normally I kind of ride Anaheim on the puck line here. I don't hate Anaheim on the puck line. I think that's a good play, and they covered the last meeting. I like Pittsburgh on the road. They're just on a roll right now. Coming into this, coming off a Dallas loss, but 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, they're playing lights out hockey. And I'm going to take the Penguins on the road. The last game, it was 1-0, so I don't hate Anaheim on the puck line as well. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Both teams currently in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Toronto 2-1-0. The overs just 0-3 in the last 3 meetings. Toronto 6-4 in their last 10. Vegas 6-4 in their last 10 as well. Toronto 4-1 in their last 5 against Vegas. Vegas 5-1 against the Eastern Conference. I mean, 2 elite teams here. That's why it's a pick'em scenario. Anytime I can get elite teams like Vegas or Toronto +1.5, I do it every time. Gonna be a battle. You can get Vegas +1.5 at home. Loving that. Rolling with the Golden Knights on the puck line at home. And then the last matchup, we have the Detroit Red Wings versus the San Jose Sharks. San Jose opening up as the favorites at -135. Detroit +115 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Detroit 2-0-1. The overs hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Detroit 3-7 in their last 10. San Jose 5-5 in their last 10. Detroit did win the last meeting, which was a week ago. They did beat San Jose 6-2. One of their best games in a while, honestly. I mean, neither team playing that great, to be honest. Detroit did get them in that last matchup. They actually beat them really good there. Not in love with this one here. I like Detroit +1.5 on the road. They looked really good in the last head-to-head matchup, and I think they can at least cover on the road here. I'm going to take Detroit +1.5. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.